What's up, guys? This is Jesse Think Blue 77, and this is a response video for SammyThunder. He's celebrating his 3,000 subscribers, and what he wants us to do is show some stuff, show some merch, I guess, from Scott Reindeer Studios. And I'm a big fan of Scott's, so I have a few things that I've got, and he also wants us to show some oddball cards. Now, I don't have a lot of oddball cards, I would say. I mean, it all depends. I know I saw Theo, Clemente Collector, have a debate whether you thought it was oddball or not. So I'll probably do the same. I'll show a few cards and then you let me know if you think they are oddball or not. So, Sammy, congratulations on 3,000. And let's take a look. All right, guys. So here I have a few shirts that I've gotten from Scott. I have more, but those are probably in the hamper or something. But I'll show you what I've got right here. This is one of my favorites. The Luke Garrick says. Picked this one up a while back. Also got the polar bear. This one's always cool. Especially now that I've kind of gotten a little hooked on the T206 cards. So there we are. And then this one shows off the Reindeer Studios logo. So there it is there. Up next, I'm kind of building a little PC, if you will. Here on this side, I have my caricature cards that he's done. That some are my favorites here. Walter Johnson. You got Satch and Gibby. Nolan Ryan. Gotta have a Chipper Jones bubble. Trout. Here's a couple of stickers I've gotten from him. Here's the other. Don Mossy. And over here we have some of his artwork, or at least, well, his art. There you see the Roy Campanella, Aaron Christie, Roger Maris. We got Jackie, Larry Doby, and the artist himself, Scott. So there's that. And now let's get on to showing some cards. Give me a second. All right, so here we go. Here I'm showing the Redman poster. I know Sammy did a video on the Redman cards this past week. And I had mentioned I had the poster, so there it is. It's 1952, first year of the Redman cards coming out. And to match it off, I have my Ralph Kiner here with tab. So we'll put that one here. Hopefully that doesn't fall down. So there's that. Great video, by the way. Really enjoyed that. The history on it. So, and then let's start off with some oddball cards, I guess. We'll start off with some easy ones. These are some of my favorites. I just found these in the binder. So you can see I have two binders here. I don't know that you can see the navy blue on these. These are 16-page or 16 card page binders that I've acquired and I'm building. Here recently I'm doing a 80s, early 90s binder here. Kind of like a childhood binder. And then this one I'm just throwing in cards I like, some of my favorite cards. So I'll show those at a later time. So first, I'll show off this one. Here's a Bo Jackson. If it would focus. There it is. Bo Jackson Foot Locker card. These came out in 91. It's a set. I want to say it's a set of maybe 25 cards, maybe 30. Different players from all kinds. Football, you got Olympians. They were all playing like this, probably a celebrity basketball game. And here's the Bo, and I got the Dion. There's also Barry Bonds, I think, in there. Thought these were cool from '91. I consider these Oddball, I guess. Here's the back. There. So that's that. Next up, got a 1913 Nap Lajoie. These are part of this is a game card. I'm sure you guys have all seen this one before. Comes in a blue tint and a red tint. Got this years ago. I prefer the blue over the red. I think the image shows better on this one. Here's the back. So there's that. Next up, I have a 1955 Golden Stamps. This is from the Dodger ones. I know they have different teams. I think there's a Giants and there's others, but this is from the Dodger Stamps. Don Newcomb in a 7. Blank back in the bag. So there's that. We also have a 1954 Dandy Potato Chips of Gil Hodges. Love the image on this one. Love the background. I think it's one of Gil Hodges' best looking cards. Now this one, of course, is a double D, probably a reject card maybe, since it's a little offsetter. And by a little, I mean a lot. But I like it. It's cool. Got a good price on it. Good deal on this one. So can't beat that. Really nice, clean, off-centered card. So there's that one. You are going to see quite a few Dodger ones in here. So hopefully you don't mind. Here's a 1960. Bell brand. Maury Wills rookie. Since there's that one. I might end up picking up a few more from this set. I know I like the Sandy Koufax. Probably get the Duke Snyder as well, but we'll see. There's the back. So there it is, Maury Wills. Next one here. 1958 Bell brand as well. I think this was the first year they started doing these. So here we have good old Don Zimmer, Popeye himself. Now these are cool. I might go after the Roy Campanella, still not sure. And then I know there's a few, I think there's a couple of short prints, 2 or 3 short prints from the set. I think there's only a 10 card set, so it's not a lot. There's the back. Really clean example, so I'm not really sure why I got the 1, but pretty clean there. Next up. Now here's a question I have for some of you guys. This is a 1965 McGregor staff of Willie Mays, the advisory staff here. This one's 1965, but I've seen quite a few that say 1960, so I'm confused. Is it 60 or 65? If you guys know, let me know. Is this not the correct label for it? I mean, did they make a mistake here, or is the 60s a mistake? I could swear the 65 was a year for these, but I've seen a lot of 1960s, so you guys let me know in the comments. So there's a very cool image of Willie. And I've also seen similar image on a 90s Upper Deck card as well, but in color. So somewhat of a reused image there. So there's that one. Next up, 1962 Mickey Mantle's Holiday Inn postcard in his restaurant. There's that one there. So I don't know if you can see, but pretty cool for the time. The background in there in his restaurant. Got the gloves in the back. Got some pennants. The carpet has bases and bats and all that. It's pretty cool. The table with his baseball name on it. So are these oddball cards or not? You guys let me know. Okay, next up. Here's one I recently picked up. I got this one about a week or two ago. Been wanting this one for a long time. Finally pulled the trigger on it. It's 85 7-Eleven Twins Kirby Puckett. Rookie card. Really cool image there of Kirby, the original Spider-Man. There it is. I was a big fan of Kirby back in the day. Here's the back. So there's that one. Next up, probably one of my favorite cards in my PC, for sure. This one and maybe the Ernie Banks right now, but this one's a 1954 Wilson Franks of Roy Campanella. This one was not only a great find, but a cheap one too. I got this one raw, sent it in. First time I ever sent in for a grading. Probably first and only time I'll ever do that, but we'll see. And it came back a 1. Has a few pinholes. That's like two. It's like a staple. 2 pinholes on top from a staple, but other than that, the image is really nice. The card is great. There's the back. So, like I said, one of my favorites on the PC. And then, last but not least, another Roy Campanella. I was looking for this one for years. Finally found one that came on. And for me, most of the time, I mean, a lot of the stuff I get comes through eBay. I don't really do auction houses, at least not yet anyway. But I was always hoping to get this one. And one did pop up. And the minute I got it, I had to start negotiating with the seller. So I did get it. It's a postcard of Roy Campanella and his liquor store. If you guys know the story, this is where he drove away from his liquor store that 1958 or 1957, I mean. And that's when he got in his car accident. But these are super rare. There's only 4 known to be graded, 2 from by SGC and 2 by PSA, this being one of them. So really cool image. Rare, very rare, I would say, since there's only 4 out there. But there it is. Let me know if you've ever seen this one before. And then there's the back. Really happy that I added this one when I did. So there's that. And that's all I got. But before we do, I do have to show you one more piece. So give me a second. So here it is, guys. We can't walk away from this video before we show this piece off. My one of one. Scott Reindeer Studios painted this for me. The great and very famous image of Roy Campanella. So thank you, Scott. Have this here next to my other Dodger stuff. Here we got the Dodger bum. There it is. You want to see some from Scott? There it is. And thank you guys for watching. I know it kind of went a little long, but Wanted to show a few. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.